Oh my. Okay, let's cut it after this per game. And 6 assists per game. He's out of Fresco, Iowa, and he is a transfer student from Iowa Lakes Community College. At 35 last night in a loss to Northland. Number 32 is Jason Lawrenson, 6-foot freshman out of Cannon Falls, Minnesota. Lawrenson can hit the threes, and he's averaging 17 points a game. He had 25 last night. Number 42 is 6'5" freshman Matt Peters out of Casson, Minnesota. 8 points, 6 rebounds per game for Peters. And number 44, 6'5" freshman Lucas Richmond. Richmond is out of Owatonna, Minnesota. He's averaging 8 points and 6 rebounds per game. Ryan LaPlante is in his second year as head coach. Mike Bondi is an assistant coach on this Rochester team. The Yellowjackets at 1-4, and the Spartans at 2-0. Now here's the way the Spartans will line it up. Starting on the wing, a 6'5" sophomore out of Jordan High School, number 11, Tommy Chapman. 6 steals last night. The Spartans had 23 as a team. Number 15, sophomore guard out of Blue Earth, 5'11", number 15, Christopher Holtz. Starting at the point, sophomore guard, 6'4", out of Fergus Falls High School, number 33, Captain Jason Retzlaff. Starting on a wing, 6'5" freshman, number 41, from Staples, Chris Heyer. And starting at a post, number 43, 6'5" sophomore, out of Lockwood Valley, Jim Schulman. Spartans, of course, coach Nick Retzlaff at 11, and Tom Chapman at 10. Watch Reggie Olendijk, number 20. He is a guy who can light it up. 31 points per game, 35 last night against Northland. A 7-point loss. But he will create some excitement out there today. The Spartans will try to shut him down a little bit. We're ready to go. Chapman will jump it up and win the jump against Lucas Richmond, and the Spartans have the first possession. The 3 from the left side. Chris Heyer making his first Spartan start, hits his first shot, and the Spartans have a 3-0 advantage right away in this game. Keith Marion getting the start, number 54, a 6'4" freshman. That's a change from the starting lineup for Williams. And Jason Lawrenson can't handle the pass. It goes through his hands and out of bounds, and the Yellowjackets turn it over on their first possession. Spartans will set the offense now with Jason Retzlaff. High post pass to Heyer, gives it back to Jason. Driving in on the dribble, spins toward the free throw line, puts it up and hits it. Jason has the hoop, and the Spartans have 5 straight to start the game. Last night they scored 11 in a row, remember, to start the game. Good defense, knocked away by Retzlaff and out of bounds. Rochester will throw it in from across away. 6-foot freshman guard Pete LaFleur will put it in play. Had to get one of the small Spartan fans cleared out of the way there. Find his seat. Olendijk left side to Lawrenson. Gives to LaFleur. Now Olendijk at the top, right side. They swing it around to the near side to LaFleur. Back to the point to Lawrenson. Here's Olendijk penetrating, baseline, kicks it out. The 3 is open. LaFleur's shot over the basket. Jim Schlieven has a rebound and kicks it out to Jason Retzlaff. Fires it up the lane. Heyer behind the defense. Good transition off that rebound. And Heyer converts off the feed from Retzlaff. Now they scramble in the corner. Loose ball out of bounds off Rochester as Olendijk lost possession of it. Now the Spartans are off and running. 7-0 lead. Jason Retzlaff will pass it in. Gets it to Chapman, back to Retzlaff in the corner, drops it into Schliemann, puts it into the lane, puts it up no good, tipped no good on the rebound by Heyer. And they scramble for the loose ball, and Rochester comes away with it. Lawrenson got it in the corner. Olendijk has it knocked away from behind, and Heyer will chase it down. No communication there by Rochester's. You can see it coming all the way. Nobody warned him. Here's Retzlaff, a long three off the rim, out of bounds. Heyer diving to try to keep it in play. Couldn't do it. Now Rochester facing the pressure. Boy, the Spartans did a good job last night with the pressure defense full court, causing a number of turnovers. Came up with 23 steals last night. Double team pressure. Olendijk got rid of it. LaFleur passes across to Lawrenson, pulls up from 18, hits it. Jason Lawrenson, his first two. He averages 17 a game, scored 25 last night up at Northland. So he and Olendijk are really the guys who are going to carry this team offensively. Fernholtz for three. That's off the iron. Chapman, the weak side rebound. And we've got a rebounding foul against Rochester. And the foul is on Pete LaFleur. That is his first. Spartans will throw it in from underneath. Retzlaff will pass it out to Heyer. Looks for Chapman, and Tom controls it. Takes it in on the dribble. Nice behind the back pass for Schliemann. He lays it in. Jim Schliemann with his first basket. It's 9-2. Spartans scoring the first 7 in this game. Free throw line jumper is open, and it's good by Lawrenson. So he has all 4 points for Rochester. 9-4. Spartans lead on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. 17:20 left first half. Retzlaff working the dribble. Jason pulls up on the dribble. Looks back to Chapman. Chapman has it knocked away. On the break, the layup is good by LaFleur. Turnover for the Spartans turns into points for the Yellowjackets, and it's 9-6 with 3 minutes gone in the opening half. So Rochester answers after the Spartans score 7 straight. They cut the lead to 3. Chapman to Heyer. Left side, Retzlaff. Bounce pass. Schliemann wide open. Nice speed. Jason spotted Schliemann. Got him the ball with an easy 2 points. 11-6. Pressure against Rochester as they try to bring it out of the backcourt. Pass comes ahead to Lucas Richmond, 6'5" freshman. Olendijk fires it to Marion. Takes it into the lane, and Keith Marion has his first 2. 6'4" freshman out of Baltimore, Maryland. Fernholtz hits Heyer, down low, kicks it through to Schliemann. Schliemann in traffic is fouled, and it's going to be LaFleur getting his second. And Rochester, remember, with only 3 subs, they're going to go to the bench right away here as LaFleur gets in early foul trouble, and Bobby Johnson, the 5'10" freshman, checks into the lineup. Johnson from Cannon Falls, Minnesota. Spartan men leading here 11-8. And at the line is Schliemann. 4 points already. Schliemann led the Spartans with 21 last night. His 2 hoops have been set up by Jason Retzlaff feeds, which is no surprise. Jason, 11 assists last night to go with 15 the opening night, so he's averaging 13 assists per game, and he's only played a total of 40 minutes. Second one on the way, off the rim, no good, and boarded by Marion. So Schliemann has 5. The Spartans lead by 4. And here's a three-pointer by Lawrenson, and well, he had a foot on the line. It is foot on the line. That's a 2. Lawrenson with 6. And now it's 12-10. Spartans by a bucket. Heyer taking the feed in traffic, waits for everybody to go over him, and then lays it in. Give Retzlaff another assist. That's 7 points for Heyer. Double team pressure, and a foul on Tommy Chapman. Chapman picks up his first. Team foul number 1 against the Spartans. Rochester will throw it in front of their own bench with 15:50 to go in the opening half. Bobby Johnson puts it in play, and Olendijk will work the dribble. Fires it up the floor. Marion, free throw line penetration against Schliemann. Pulls up, pops it off the glass. No good, out of bounds off the Spartans. Rochester will throw it in under their offensive hoop. And it will be Johnson to put it in play. They spread it out around the lane on the inbounds play, and then Heyer intercepts the inbounds. Ahead to Fernholtz, three-point area, step in front of the arc, back out, Jason Retzlaff misses the three, Schliemann grabs a rebound, baseline penetration, up, no good, and a foul. Boy, what a nice move along the baseline by Schliemann. And the foul against Lucas Richmond is his first. It's team foul number 3. And we're going to see Schliemann go to the line. Schliemann already with 5 points, and he'll shoot 2. 1 for 2 from the line so far in this game. Spartans lead 14-10, and now it's 15-10. Schliemann has his 6th point. Heyer has 7 to lead the Spartans. Second one on the way, and there's number 7 for Schliemann. Coach Retzlaff has used a 3-person rotation through the first 3 games as the number 5 starter for the Spartans. Olendijk from way out misses the shot, out of bounds off the Spartans. Rochester will keep it. The Spartans started in that 5th spot in addition to their 4 sophomores. They started Matt Davis in one of the first 2 games last night, in fact. Andy Lerberg in the first game, and now Heyer today. Davis comes in, Heyer comes out, Johnny Reese is in also, and Fernholtz is out. So it's Reese and Davis, Retzlaff and Chapman and Schliemann. They drop it inside. Schliemann trying to steal the ball, pokes it away, but gets a foul as he bumped Richmond. And now Schliemann picks up his first foul. Team foul number 2 on the Spartans. 5 minutes gone in the opening half. It's 16-10. FFCC leading on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Marion, left side, one dribble. Passes it off into the paint. Rejected by Schliemann as Richmond went up for the shot. Schliemann went high to knock it away. Now on the near side, pass fired across. And boy, what a great defensive play there by Chapman to take that shot away. Retzlaff feeds Schliemann on the drive up the lane. Doesn't drop for him. Picked off the defensive board by Lucas Richmond. And Rochester, down by 6, will launch the 3. Olendijk misses. Spartans rebound. That's Schliemann ahead to Retzlaff on the left side of the floor. Jason penetrating. Lob pass. Chapman inside. Uses the pass and gets it down. Tom had to do a little improvising there. That alley-oop jam wasn't there, so he used the pass. Well, we are underway in the first half of the Spartan men's game against Rochester at Fergus Falls Community College. 18-10. Spartan men have the lead. They scored the first 7 points of the game, and this 8-point lead is their biggest. Cross-court pass. Shot by Lawrenson is there, and he buries the 3. Lawrenson has 9 points. He's a good shooter. He's got 4 of the 6 baskets by Rochester. Chapman, baseline penetration, misses, but he picks it up and in with his own offensive rebound. Very athletic play by Chapman. 20-13 with 13:40 left in the first half. Right sideline, the ball in the hands of Marion. Out of the top of the key, it's Olendijk. Fires it on the wing. Lawrenson. Olendijk has it again. Now Lawrenson in the corner. Turns, shoots off the iron. Schliemann battles for the rebound, pokes it out front, and Retzlaff chases it down. Marion and Schliemann were battling. Retzlaff takes it all the way up the lane, misses the layup, and it's rebounded by Marion. There's Olendijk up the right side. Olendijk looking for his first points. Back out to the top. Bobby Johnson, Olendijk for 3, and that time he hits it. Reggie Olendijk has his first hoop. It's a 3-pointer. And with under 13 to play in the half, the Spartans' lead now is 4. Johnny Reese on the wing. Right side of the floor. Back to Schliemann at the point. Gives to Davis. Jason Retzlaff beyond the 3-point arc. To the corner to Chapman. Fires it inside. Davis. Looked like it might have been blocked by Marion as he went up for the shot. And Rochester comes away with the ball. 12 and a half on the clock. Right side, Lawrenson squares, shoots, hits. He had his foot on the line. Lawrenson already in double figures with 11. And that's a nice run. Cellular 2000 scoreboard. The Spartans are over the Lady Yellowjackets. Lady Spartans were led by Anita Fallingstead with 26, Renee Levang with 13, and Allison Krauser with 10. Retzlaff to Johnny Reese, double team. Back out to Jason Retzlaff. Looks to Davis. Across the floor to Nick Retzlaff. Now Jason has it. Couple the dribbles, stops the dribble, looking for help. Reese comes to the corner, takes the pass, forces it into Schliemann, turnaround baseline too hard. Rochester gets the weak side rebound. Olendijk moves it ahead. Scrambling to pick it up on the near side was Bobby Johnson. Now Olendijk gives it back to Johnson. The three on the way, off the iron, weak side rebound, battled for by two Spartans, and they turn it over. They could not control it. We had Davis and Nick Retzlaff going after it. The Spartans failed to gain control. 11:47 left in the opening half. Spartans up by 2, and Rochester with the basketball. Left side, Olendijk for the lead. Yes! Rochester battles back from an 8-point deficit. They have scored 11 points in a row. They have their first lead in the game. Feed inside for Heyer, knocked away. He got the rebound, then it was knocked away, and the Yellowjackets come out with it. Jackets lead it by 1, 21-20, 11:20 to go first half. Right side shot by Olendijk is good. 8 points for Reggie Olendijk. He can score them fast. 23-20. Spartans trail by 3 now after leading by 8 earlier in the half. Here's Jason Retzlaff to Johnny Reese. Right side, Matt Davis into the lane. Heyer turns to the hole, puts it up and in. Here's Heyer with 9 quick points in this first half. Under 11 minutes to play. Right side, Lawrenson misses the shot. Davis clears the defensive board and looks to Jason Retzlaff. 23-22. Spartans down by 1. Retzlaff to give him the lead, and he hits it. Jason has his second field goal, both 2-pointers. And the Spartans have a 24-23 advantage. Double team pressure on Olendijk. Up the right side. Bounce pass into the lane, knocked away by the Spartans, and it's tied up, and then a foul will be whistled. Spartans will get the ball as Keith Marion actually pushed Heyer to the ground, struggling for the basketball. That's Marion's first, and it is team foul number 4. Now Rochester will take a 20, and the Spartan men are... Great win for the Otter girls today in hockey. Heyer hits from 17. Heyer's in double figures. He's got 11 points. Wayne Horgan will be happy with his team's offense, I'm sure, with that 7-goal performance as they defeat Hudson, Wisconsin 7-1. Right side fadeaway, in and out, and boarded by the Spartans. Picked up by Bobby Schliemann. Well, he played some quality minutes last night. Schliemann has it, dishes to Fernholz, baseline penetration, handing it off for Davis, and he wasn't ready for it. They turn it over. Second turnover by the Spartans. Free throw line area, turnaround shot by Olendijk is good. He's in double figures now with 10. Olendijk has 10, Lawrenson has 11, and Rochester trails by a point at 26-25. Spartans set it left side. Now Fernholz penetrating. Dishing to Chapman. Fires it up the lane. Nice feed. And Matt Davis to the hole for 2. Give Tommy Chapman a nice assist on that play. As the Spartans now have a 3-point lead at 28-25. Olendijk guns it up the lane and in behind the defense with a layup and converting the basket. Will it count? Lucas Richmond hit the shot. No basket. It happened after the foul on Fernholz. So Fernholz has his first foul, team foul number 3 against the Spartans. And at the line will be Lucas Richmond. First free throws taken by Rochester today. It's been Olendijk and Lawrenson from the perimeter that has been doing the damage offensively for Rochester. Free throw by Richmond is in. That's his first point. The 2 points out of their post, and that's it in the first 11 minutes of the game. Second one is up and good by Richmond. 28-27, under 9 minutes to play. Fernholz to Heyer, to Nick Retzlaff, cranks the 3, misses. Fernholz gets the offensive board, saves it. Schliemann back to Fernholz, drives in, puts it up from 15, short, tipped up no good by Schliemann. And on the battle for the board, we've got a foul called, and it's going to be against Rochester. That foul is on Lucas Richmond. That is his second personal. Team foul number 5 against Rochester. And he will come out and Keith Marion will return. Chapman will put it in play from underneath the offensive basket with 8:45 to go in the half. Fernholz from the corner, lets it fly, nails the three. First 3 points for Chris Fernholz, the 5'11 sophomore, pushes that Spartan lead up to 4. Now Lawrenson answers from the corner with a deuce. Lawrenson with 13. 31-29. Fernholz again from outside. Won't go this time. Marion gets a rebound and Chapman reaching in, going for the steal, and he got him on the arm. And Tommy Chapman has his second personal. Team foul number 4 against the Spartans. Rochester will get possession in the backcourt as they trail by 2 at 31-29 with 8:20 to go first half. At halftime, Ann Williams will join us. We'll talk about the Lady Spartans' victory. Olendijk misses from outside the three-point arc, and Heyer grabs a rebound. Here comes Retzlaff behind the back on the dribble, penetrating the lane all the way to the hole for 2. You don't need to give Jason Retzlaff a whole lot of room. You'll take what you give him, and he'll make you pay. Here's a long 3, and it's good. Lawrenson has the hot hand. Retzlaff trying to answer, and he does with a 3 of his own. 9 for Jason. 36-32. Spartans on top by 4. They have led by 8. The shot by Lawrenson, and another 3. 19 for Lawrenson. We still have 7.5 minutes to play in the half. Schliemann takes it into the lane. Hook shot won't drop. And it's boarded deep inside by Pete LaFleur. 36-35, Spartans by 1 and in danger of losing the lead here. Lawrenson, baseline penetration, knocked out of there by Chapman. Oh, Tommy threw that one out of the building. Substitution coming. Matt Davis for Chris Heyer. 7:09 to play. First half. Rochester will throw the ball in. It's LaFleur to put it in play. Passes it in to Bobby Johnson. Now Olendijk, the long 3, and he gives Rochester the lead back. Olendijk with 13. 38-36. Rochester by a basket. Spartans threw it away. Only their 3rd turnover. But now the Yellowjackets have a chance to increase the lead. In the front court, Olendijk working on Fernholz, one-on-one. Good switch by Retzlaff as Olendijk dribbles around Fernholz, misses the shot. Marion on the rebound misses and is fouled by Schliemann. Second personal on Schliemann. And the team fouls are even at 5 now as Keith Marion goes to the line for 2. Second personal foul. 38-36, Rochester with a 2-point lead. Some pretty good offensive talent out there, obviously, on both of these teams. Rochester has hit 6 threes. Free throw won't drop for Marion. Spartans have hit 3 threes. Now they've got another free throw attempt here by Marion. Second one on the way, and that's off the heel. Then it hits the cable, suspending the backboard, and the ball will be awarded to the Spartans. They got the rebound anyway. But the whistle blows immediately after it hits the cable. That's out of bounds. Spartans will walk the ball up. Fernholz across the floor to Retzlaff, 3-point area. Jason gives it back to Fernie. He spots from 3-point range off the rim. Battle for the board. Schliemann actually gets it while on his knees. Fires it out to Retzlaff, penetrating and drawing the foul. Now that foul against Rochester goes against Bobby Johnson. His first personal, team foul number 6. And Jerome Hogue makes his first appearance on the floor. He's the last Yellow Jacket off the bench. And with 6:21 to go, the Jackets lead by 2. Spartans on the inbounds. Chapman, while in the air, receiving the pass, puts it in to tie the score. First time we've been tied. It's 38 apiece. Jerome Hogue on the drive, knocked away by Davis and out of bounds off Hogue. Hogue saying, hey, that was knocked away from behind by Davis. It went off Hogue, evidently, and the Spartans with 6 minutes to play in the first half will bring the ball up. They get it down to Chapman, kicks it into Davis, out to Retzlaff. The NBA 3 off the iron, tipped by Chapman, controls the rebound, up and in. Chapman with 8. The lead goes back to the Spartans at 40-38 with 5:45 left in the half. Bobby Johnson against Fernholtz. Man-to-man defense. Spartans played aggressively. Left side out of bounds. Off Lawrenson. 6 Rochester turnovers. Olendijk back in. Bobby Johnson comes out. Spartans bring Johnny Reese in. Fernholtz will come out. .536 to go. Retzlaff takes the inbounds, and he's being picked up by Hogue at midcourt. Passes off to Johnny Reese. Reese looks to Chapman up high. Back to Reese. Three-pointers open. He shoots it off the rim, and it's rebounded by Lawrenson. Lawrenson, who's had the very hot hand offensively with 19 points, handles the basketball against Jason Retzlaff. Looks to Olendijk, guarded by Chapman. Olendijk around the perimeter, gets a screen. Reese switches and picks up Olendijk. Guns it out front to Lawrenson. Retzlaff on him. He'll shoot over Retzlaff. Missed the 3. Long rebound kept in the offensive end by LaFleur. Now Olendijk has it. Under 5 minutes to play, first half. Spartans by 2. Olendijk penetrating. Foul is called on Reese. Coach Retzlaff saying Reese was on the ball. So Johnny Reese picks up his first. And that's team foul number 6. Team fouls are even at 6 apiece. Here's Olendijk on the line. Rochester 2 out of 4 from the free throw line. He has scored 13, and you can make it 14 as he hits the free throw. 4:49 to play. First half. Olendijk for the tie. Off the rim once, twice, no good. Boarded by Davis. Outlet pass goes to Retzlaff. Into the front court. Jason Retzlaff gives to Johnny Reese. Dribbles left side. Free throw line jumper. Good by Johnny Reese. His first hoop. And the Spartans lead 42-39. On the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Olendijk being pressured by Reese. Pass comes out left side. Spartans wanted a body foul on Olendijk for muscling up against Reese. Didn't get the call there. Free throw line jumper by LaFleur is off. Davis controls the rebound. Ahead to Jason Retzlaff. Retzlaff inside the lane. Knocked away by LaFleur. Good coverage. Fourth turnover for the Spartans. Lawrenson, 3. Overshot the basket. Retzlaff rebounds. Double teamed and out of bounds off the foot of Jerome Hogue. Under 4 minutes to play, first half. Spartans 42, Yellowjackets 39. On the Otter Tail Telecom, show you the 2000 scoreboard. Spartans bring the ball up with Jason Retzlaff. It's been a wild first half. Retzlaff to Johnny Reese. The 3. Off the rim, no good. Boarded by the Spartans, Jim Schliemann, and we've got a foul called on Rochester underneath. And that foul will put Schliemann on the line. Foul on Jerome Hogue, his first. So Schliemann goes to the line where he has taken 4 free throw attempts and converted 3. Hogue will come out, and Bobby Johnson is in now for Rochester Community College. Here's the front end of the 1-and-1 by Schliemann. Got it. That's 8 points for Jim Schliemann. Pair of 2-point field goals and 4 out of 5 from the line. Second one on the way is good. 9 points for Schliemann. 44-39, Spartans by 5. Working the basketball. Olendijk penetrates, left side of the lane, lets it fly, that's good. Owen Dyke's a good offensive player. 16 points. Johnny Reese, top of the key, Retzlaff driving, free throw line, dishing. Oh! Jason Retzlaff went up from the free throw line area, drew the defense. Chapman broke baseline. Retzlaff gave it to him in a jam position, and he made the rest happen. Chapman completing the pass for 2. The steal. Davis on the break. Lays it in. Matt Davis, good quickness for the steal. Rochester wants a 20-second timeout. They can shoot the ball. Here's Owen Dyke in possession of the basketball. Fernholz picking him up. Top of the key, Lawrenson working on Retzlaff. Here's LaFleur against Davis. LaFleur left side, cuts in, free throw line, double team pressure, passes it out. Lawrenson misses the 3 badly. Spartans rebound, 2-on-1. Retzlaff for Chapman. Oh, you don't want to get those up to 2-on-1. That's showtime. Oh, what a beauty. Underneath, nice feed to LaFleur as the Spartans give up a basket inside, 50-43. Fernholz from 3-point range. There are threes for Chris Fernholz. 10-point Spartan lead, their largest lead of the half. 53-43 with a minute 50 to go. On the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Right side through the hands of Bobby Johnson out of bounds. And that is the 8th Rochester turnover. Spartans get the basketball ahead by 10. Jason Retzlaff will give to Chris Fernholz. Back to Retzlaff. Has the open 3. He'll take it and he'll hit it. Jason's got a pair of threes. He's got 14. 56-43. Spartans by 13. Minute and a half to go in the half. Owen Dyke is guarded by Fernholz. Gets the screen. Owen Dyke baseline fadeaway off the iron. Fernholz the board. This comes out on the dribble, kicks it ahead to Retzlaff. Retzlaff goes behind the back, kicks it back out to Chapman, who's got a block called on Rochester. That foul on Pete LaFleur is his 3rd. The Spartans putting on a show here the last couple minutes. They have really been playing some solid basketball all over the floor. Since this game was tied at 38, the Spartans have outscored Rochester 18-5. And it's been anything but routine points. Lots of excitement. Here's Jason Retzlaff shooting his first foul shots of the day. 1:15 to go in the half. It's a 1-and-1. Jason has 14, give him 15. Well, last night the Spartans from the line were 20 for 29. Second one on the way. That's good. Retzlaff with 16, and the Spartans have hit 7 out of 8 from the free throw line in the first half, and they lead by 15 points. And they have built that lead in about 2 minutes. Bounce pass along the lane. We're going to have a foul called on Heyer. Heyer was reaching in around Matt Peters. Peters was trying to fight him off, but I think Chris was reaching around there, and he picks up the personal. That's his first foul. 1:01 to play, first half. At the line is Lucas Richmond. I think I said Matt Peters, but it's Richmond, who has both of his points from the free throw line. Hits it again, his 3rd point. Has been a non-factor in the offense as far as the field goals go. Second one good. He's got all 4 points from the line. 58-45, less than a minute to play. First half. Fernholz had the 3 taken away from him, so what does he do? He spots Schliemann, gives him the pass, and Schliemann settles for 2. That's 11 points for Schliemann. 60-45. Spartans back on top by 15. Right side of the floor, the ball in the hands of Bobby Johnson. Brings it left. Shot on the way by Lawrenson. No good. And the Spartans get the ball, then they lose it, and it's Marion down low against Davis, hitting the shot off the glass. Marion with 4. Left side 3 by Fernholtz is off. Heyer keeps it alive on the offensive board, misses the rebound shot. It's Schliemann there with a fadeaway, no good. Now Heyer gets it. 13 for Heyer. He will go for 14. Coach LaPlante wanted a traveling violation as he thought both Heyer and Schliemann were on the ball at the same time on the rebound. It wasn't a travel. Bobby Schliemann is in. Jason Retzlaff comes out with 14 seconds to play in the first half. Heyer trying to convert the three-point play, and he does. 14 for Heyer. Spartans have a 16-point lead, their largest of the half. Olendijk wants a screen. Nobody's out there. Three-point area. Now driving in, forcing the 2, and he banks it through. Good job by Olendijk. Spartans gun it the length of the floor at the buzzer. And at the end of the first half at Systems, the Spartans scored the first 7 points. As many as 16 in that first half. They have 4 players in double figures. Jason Retzlaff with 16, Chris Heyer with 14, Jim Schliemann 11, Tom Chapman 10. And then Chris Fernholtz with 6, Matt Davis with 4, Johnny Reese with 2. Rochester with the basketball as we are underway. Lawrenson passing it off to Pete LaFleur at the baseline. Lawrenson, a leading scorer with 19. And then 18 for Reggie Olendijk. And 3 players with 4 points. Pete LaFleur, Lucas Richmond, and Keith Marion. Spartans 8 for 9 from the line, and Rochester 5 of 8. We've got a foul on Heyer, his second personal, first team foul. The Spartans intercept the inbounds. Fernholtz, lead pass, Retzlaff, drops it off into the lane. What a pass by Jason as he gets it to Chris Heyer. Jason was going out of bounds. He looked over his shoulder, saw Heyer, and threw the ball over his shoulder to Heyer, who laid it in uncontested. 65-49, there's a steal out front by Schliemann. Schliemann breaking all the way, layup good. 13 for Schliemann. The Spartans capitalize on 2 Rochester turnovers right away. And it's an 18-point lead, their biggest lead of the ball game now. Olendijk, Chapman all over him. Bounce pass right sideline to Lawrenson. Started by Jason Retzlaff. Here's LaFleur taking the pass. Left side feed. Long 3, no good by Richmond, and a foul on the rebound. No, the ball's knocked away by Rochester. Heyer will throw it into Retzlaff. Jason walking the ball up the court. Spartans by 18, 67-49 on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Here's Heyer on the drive, and he hits the floor as we've got a foul called. And that foul was on LaFleur, and that's his 4th, and that will prompt Coach LaPlante to bring Bobby Johnson in immediately. LaFleur has come out with 4 fouls. Spartans pass it in from underneath. It'll be Jason Retzlaff putting it in play to Fernholtz. Kicks it into Chapman. Passes to Schliemann. Wanted to drop it into Retzlaff. Had it stolen away. Good quickness by Rochester. I've got that as just the 6th turnover for FFCC. Right side of the lane. Foul called on Chapman. Or do we have a charge? We've got a charge. I think Olendijk gets the charge call. Well, there were definitely 2 different calls that could be made there. Chapman had either given the foul would have been from behind the foul call, and then Schliemann had position and took the charge, questioning which foul was first, I guess. Chapman comes up high to take the feed from Retzlaff, drops it into Schliemann. There will be no basket, but we've got a foul called against Rochester. And it will be on Keith Marion, his second personal, 3rd team foul. And the Spartans will throw it in from underneath with 18:10 to play. 67-49, Spartans by 18. Retzlaff to Heyer. Lob pass into Chapman. He rolls it with one hand down through the rim. That was rather a finesse dunk, actually. Chapman has 12. Long 3, Olendijk hits the heel. Chapman skies for the board, and Heyer comes away with it, actually. Chapman and Heyer were both going after it. Fernholz to Retzlaff. The three is there. It's off the rim, and the weak side rebound cleared away by Lawrenson. Dribbles by Chapman. Working around the perimeter. Bounce pass to Olendijk. Baseline, puts it in the air. Two-pointer off the iron. Tipped by Schliemann. Recovered by Retzlaff in the corner. Jason quickly. Free throw line on. Goes up with the alley-oop for Chapman. That was a little away from the basket. Chapman missed it, but we've got a foul on the rebound. And that foul was on Pete Marion, his third. Timeout Rochester. 17 minutes and 23 seconds remaining in the ball game. Well, Chris Heyer will go to the free throw line. Heyer's got 16 points. He has hit his only free throw opportunity. This will be a two-shot foul. Heyer's had a very nice ball game. Hit the first shot of the game, a three-pointer in his first start as a Spartan. Heyer's high school team, Staples Motley, in action right now on KJ Country, 96.5 FM. Mark Johnson's in Staples against Pelican Rapids. Missed second one off the rebound. We've got a goaltending call on Schliemann at the other end. Coach Retzlaff does not like that one. Jason Lawrenson was going the length of the court with a layup, and Schliemann came flying from behind and slapped it off the board, and they call it goaltending, and the lead is 70-51. Spartans' biggest lead has been 21 points, which they just had at 70-49 before that goaltending call. There's Heyer, free throw line. Chapman, left side, kicks it into Schliemann, dishing it off Heyer. Spartans turn it over. Here comes Rochester, left side of the floor, beyond the three-point arc. Olendijk into the corner, guarded by Retzlaff. Back to Lawrenson, gets the screen, lets it fly. The three is off, and Schliemann gets a defensive rebound. Ahead to Retzlaff up the right side of the floor. Fernholz, he'll shoot the three off the pass. No. Heyer can't control the rebound. It goes out of bounds. Well, the ball will now go to Rochester. The Yellowjackets trailing 70-51 to the Spartans with 16 and a half minutes remaining in the ball game. Spartans on Tuesday of this week have St. John's Junior Varsity in. There's Retzlaff with a steal off the bounce pass. One man back. He gives the feed to Chapman, and a reverse jam by Chapman. How many do they have designed, I wonder? How many plays do they have designed for jam? Because Retzlaff and Chapman are pretty creative out there. We've got a foul on Tom Chapman. His third. 72-51. Spartans with a 21-point lead again. Rochester with the ball. Reggie Olendijk. He has 18 points. The leading scorer in the game is Jason Lawrenson with 21. Each of them with 3 threes. Rochester has been outscored here in the second half, 9-1. Left side of the lane, the shot up off the glass, no good by Lucas Richmond. The Spartans rebound, and the pass up the floor, knocked away but recovered by Fernholz. Leans in, shoots, and hits the three. Bernie's got 8. 74-51, now a 23-point lead. Spartans last night at one time against Anoka Ramsey had a 34-point advantage. Wound up winning by 27. Olendijk off penetration. Basket counts on a continuation, and we've got a foul. Heyer picks up his third. So Heyer and Chapman each with 3 fouls. And Olendijk's going to the free throw line looking for his 21st point. 21 for Lawrenson, 20 for Olendijk, the leading scorers in the game. Spartans have 17 for Heyer, 16 for Retzlaff, 14 for Chapman, 13 for Schliemann. Heyer comes out, Matt Davis is in. 15:28 to go in the ball game. Free throw, good. So Olendijk converts the three-point play. That is his 21st point. And it's 74-54. Chapman guns it inside to Schliemann. It'll be fouled by Lucas Richmond. Richmond's third. Schleeman now with 15. Well, Rochester comes in with a 1-4 record. And they have played some tough defense. In fact, their points per game average is about 74 coming into this game. Spartans have 76 with 15 minutes to play. Says something for the Spartans offense, I would say. Here's Schleeman with the free throw and the three-point play. 16 now for Schleeman. Spartans lead 77-54. Olendijk double teamed at midcourt. The pass up the sideline, knocked away by Schleeman and out of bounds. Rochester will throw it in from in front of the player bench. Lawrenson will pass the ball in. Johnny Reese checks in. Tom Chapman will come out. Chapman with 3 fouls. He and Chris Heyer each have 3. Double teaming the ball. Olendijk guns it up the side of the lane. Richmond kicks it out to Lawrenson. Now Olendijk from 15 feet switches it through. Olendijk has 23. Retzlaff back the other way, under 15 to go. Here's Reese, left side of the lane, set, shoots, hits. Jason Retzlaff, another assist. Johnny Reese has 4. Left side of the lane, the pass to Richmond. Shot blocked by Schleeman, recovered by Davis. Outlet pass, Retzlaff. Here comes Jason. Spartans by 23, down low, Schleeman. Baseline turnaround doesn't drop, tipped out. Fernholtz recovers, bluffs the 3, takes a dribble, pops the 2 off the rim, and Richmond comes up with it. Now ahead to Olendijk. Olendijk, top of the key, working on Fernholtz. Left-hand dribble. Stops now. Double team, loose ball, Fernholtz. 12 Rochester turnovers. Fernholtz, right side feed for Reese. Kicks it out to Davis, across to Retzlaff. Wants the 3. It's on the way, and it's in. Jason Retzlaff has 3 threes. He has 19 points, and the Spartans are up by 26, their biggest lead of the game with 14 minutes to play. Olendijk against Fernholtz, driving right side of the lane, shoots the fadeaway. That's good. Olendijk putting on a good shooting display. He's got 25 now. His average is 31. Fernholtz for 3 at the other end. That's off the front of the rim. Rebound tipped high in the air by Davis, who then out jumps the competition. And Retzlaff comes up with the ball. Behind the back dribble, behind the back pass. Jason Retzlaff has been quite creative on the assist today. I think we could put together about a half-hour highlight tape of Jason's passing. From the outside, Olendijk converts. 27 points, 84-60. Pass comes to Reese on the near side. Now to Retzlaff, top of the key. Free throw line area, dishes down low. Schleeman puts it up, and it drops. 18 for Schleeman. 13 minutes to go. Spartans on top by 26, equaling their largest lead. Olendijk around the defenders, and he's turned into a one-man offensive team here. He's got 11 of the 13 second-half points for Rochester, 29 on the day. Fernholtz to the baseline, shuffles it into the lane. Here's Schleeman for 2. That's 20 for Jim Schleeman. Retzlaff 19, Schleeman 20, Chapman 14, Heyer with 17. Now we've got a timeout board. Spartans 88, Rochester 6. And the Spartans have it in hand right now, 26-point advantage with 12:20 to go. And there's a long 3 by Lawrenson. Lawrenson now at 24 points. 29 for Olendijk. They have been the offense. Here's Reese from outside. He'll nail the 3. Johnny Reese with 9 points. 12 minutes to play now, and we've got a bump on Reese outside. Due to 4th team foul of the half, and Johnny Reese has his 2nd personal. 91-65. Spartans by 26. And LaFleur, who has 4 fouls back in the lineup, will throw the ball in. Bobby Johnson gives it back to him. Top of the key, off Jerome Hogue. He chases it down near midcourt. Now battle for the ball. Retzlaff ties him up. Or Schleeman, I should say, ties him up. Bob Schleeman into the lineup at the last time out. So it's Schleeman, Chapman, Davis, Heyer, and Reese out there. Chapman will put the ball in play. Olendijk comes back in as a brief time on the bench for him. Here's Reese, left side of the floor, to the top. Bobby Schleeman, Davis, Reese, nice dish. Chapman, baseline, trying to get loose at the baseline for the reverse layup. He misses it, gets his own rebound, and puts it in. 16 for Chapman, up the floor. Baseline, Lawrenson with the lay-in. 26 for Jason Lawrenson. 93-67. Bobby Schleeman, Reese, Higher, the three. Higher, next the three. 20 points for Chris Higher. Spartans are lighting it up. 96-67. 29-point lead, 11 minutes to go. Bounce pass up the lane on the penetration. The layup good by LaFleur. He's got a half dozen. Back come the Spartans. Reese, left side, Higher. Oh, Higher with a blind pass. Chapman's breaking at the baseline, and the Spartans throw it away. That's their 9th turnover. Left side pass, three-pointers there. Lawrenson has a go off the rim, and then it's knocked out of bounds by LaFleur. Spartans will get the ball. 96 points in a 30-minute span. Spartans are scoring points at will. Johnny Reese with the basketball. Right side three is short. Higher picks it up, and we've got a foul called underneath. And that is the 6th team foul on Rochester, and that is the 5th personal on LaFleur. Oh, wait a minute. One on Higher. Okay, Higher gets a foul. His 4th. 96-69. Three-point area. Lawrenson sets for three. It's off the heel, no good. Johnny Reese gets the board. Reese kicks it out. Right side three by Schleeman. Will go. Bobby Schleeman gets his first hoop, and we are halfway through the second half, and it's a 30-point Spartan lead, 99-69. Olendijk giving it off. LaFleur. Hands to Lawrenson. LaFleur. Now Olendijk penetrates the lane. Dishes baseline. Reverse layup. Good. First field goal for Lucas Richmond, who has 6 points. 4 from the free throw line. 99-71. Johnny Reese, three-point area. Free throw line penetration. Kicks it back to Bobby Schleeman. Now Reese, 18-footer off the heel. Tipped up, no good by Chapman. And we've got a rebounding foul coming up on Chapman also. Nate Grove is going to come in for the Spartans. Jerome Hogue for Rochester. Chapman picks up his 4th foul. And with 9:20 remaining in the ball game, Chapman will leave for Nate Grove. And the Rochester Yellowjackets walk the ball up with Reggie Olendijk handling it. Olendijk driving inside against Grove, and he hits it from the baseline. Hard to defend him. Good offensive threat. He's got 31. That's his average. Bobby Schleeman. Pass comes underneath, trying to get it to Davis. It was broken up by the defense. Spartan have their 11th turnover. Olendijk, free throw line. Down low to Richmond. Puts it up high off the glass. Hogue gets a rebound. Stripped by Reese, and a foul on Reese. And Hogue will go to the line. Hogue will take his first free throws. Johnny Reese has his 3rd personal. 7th team foul against the Spartans. 8:45 to play. Spartans have a 26-point lead, 99-73. They have led by as many as 30. Hogue hits the free throw. That's his first point. Second one on the way, and that's no good off the glass. Didn't touch the rim. They'll blow the whistle. Spartans will throw the ball in. 99-74. 8:44 to go. The 4 losses by Rochester have all been close. It's been the 4 losses by a combined 21 points. They are 1-4. But the Spartans have opened this one up after 4 lead changes, 1 tie, and some tight play for much of the first half. The Spartans have taken control. How about another 3 for Higher? He has been hot from outside today. Heyer has 3 threes, and he has 23 points. And it's 102-74. The Spartans have the lead and are well in control of this one as they are going to make it 3-0 to start the season. Here's a shot from outside by Lawrence, and it won't drop. Weak side rebound. Davis up the floor for Grove. Beyond the three-point arc. Heyer wants another 3. In and out this time. The rebound to the corner. Schliemann couldn't chase it down. Richmond does. Grove on him. Now he backs off, and Richmond will fire it up the floor to Olendijk. Beyond the three-point arc. Reggie Olendijk lets it fly. Doesn't drop for him. Heyer working hard. Gets that defensive board. Outlet pass goes to Bobby Schliemann. Up the right side to Matt Davis. Baseline pull-up. Good. Matt Davis has a half dozen. And it's back to a 30-point advantage at 104-74. Here's Reggie Olendijk for Rochester, giving it to Pete LaFleur. LaFleur hands the ball off to Jason Lawrenson. 6-foot freshman guard, guarded by Reese, and double teamed by Davis. Dribbles out of that double team pressure. We've got some contact and a foul on Bobby Schliemann. C.J. Rutherford, Jim Schliemann, and Nick Retzlaff all coming into the ball game. Keith Marion is back in for Rochester. A foul on Bobby Schliemann is his first. Free throws being taken here by Jason Lawrenson, who has not shot a free throw yet in this game. He does have 26 points. Leading scorer is Olendijk with 31. Heyer's leading the Spartans with 23. Schliemann has 20. Retzlaff 19, Chapman 16. The free throw is good by Lawrenson. (104-75) and 104-76. 28 for Lawrenson. Under 7 minutes to go. Spartans with the ball. Bobby Schliemann, right side to Nate Grove in the corner. Nate driving in, baseline, lets it fly, and Nate Grove hits it. 6'1" freshman. Inning in the books for the Spartans. 6:40 to go. Penetrating free throw line. Olendijk dishes back outside. Here's Lawrenson down low, shoots from 15, in and out. Spartans get the board. It's Schliemann with the outlet pass, up the floor for Grove, drops it back to Nick Retzlaff. Bank shot doesn't drop, tipped in is good by C.J. Rutherford. His first two. 108-76. Spartans lead it on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Well, Matt, there's no way that the Spartans are going to lose this game. 6 minutes to go, it's 108-76, and they are in control. They have just played outstanding basketball today and have shot the ball very well. Interesting to see those stats. Talked with Coach Retzlaff on the Super Sports Saturday, and you heard the numbers if you heard that interview. The miss by Olendijk, he gets his own rebound and misses again. Offensive board, put back, won't drop, and Rutherford gets the defensive board. The numbers of attempted field goals was something like 88-59 for Anoka last night. Spartans getting a lot of opportunities, a lot more opportunities than their opponents, and I'm sure it's the same here in this one this afternoon. 5.5 minutes to go. Spartans miss on their end, and the rebound by Rochester. They'll get set in their offense. Olendijk takes the handoff, drives up the lane, and we got a foul on the penetration. Spartans foul will go on Bobby Schliemann. That is their 9th team foul. Spartans have Andrew Swedberg out there with Nick Retzlaff, C.J. Rutherford, Nate Grove, and Bobby Schliemann. And at the free throw line is Reggie Olendijk, and Olendijk shoots off the iron. No good. 31 points for Olendijk. No, we haven't seen Andy Lerberg today, and I don't know if Andy's not in. You would think he would be in there. He started the first. Certainly going to play a lot of minutes for the Spartans, but I'm not sure what his status is. Spartans have the ball after one made free throw, 108-77. Nate Grove, 5 minutes to play. Left corner, Swedberg. Bounce pass into the lane. Rutherford had it stripped. Spartans have their 12th turnover. And at the other end, Lawrenson will lay it in. He keeps going. 30 points for Lawrenson. 32 for Olendijk, 30 for Lawrenson. Spartans, the 3 by Nick Retzlaff is good. Spartans have hit 11 three-pointers today. Rochester 7 off the penetration. The shot doesn't drop for Olendijk and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Keith Marion. So the Spartans will get the basketball. 4.5 minutes left. 111 to 79. Retzlaff to Nate Grove. Grove drives in toward the lane, stripped of the ball. Rutherford is there, hooks it up, and CJ's got 4. 113 to 79. 34-point lead, the largest of the game. Lawrenson, guarded by Schliemann. Bounces it right side, looking to dribble against Andrew Swedberg, takes it to the baseline, shoots over the basket. Weak side rebound right into the lap of Grove. Gives it to Bobby Schliemann, left side to Nick Retzlaff, down low to Swedberg, baseline, overshoots the basket. Rebound, Rutherford got it down. CJ with a half dozen. 115 to 79. Free throw line area, Olendijk on the drive, up the lane, scoops it up and in. 34 for Olendijk, 3.5 to play, 115 to 81. And a travel on the Spartans, 13 turnovers. LaFleur into the lineup. Only got 13 turnovers for each team here in this game. Spartans have taken control. They took control late in the first half when they built up a 16-point halftime lead and then just continued to extend that lead throughout this second half. 36 has been their biggest lead. It's 34 right now. Lawrenson fires it across to LaFleur. He'll shoot the 3. That one's off, and the rebound is fought for inside and grabbed by Rutherford, who lost it, and out of bounds it goes off Rochester. Spartans awarded the basketball. St. John's JV in on Tuesday night for an 8 o'clock game. Prior to that, Hillcrest will play Brandon Evansville starting at 5 o'clock. Be in varsity, I would guess, here at FFCC. Penetration by Schliemann, kicks it out. Swedberg open, in and out. Offensive board, Grove. He'll step out and shoot the 3, and Nate Grove puts it down. Grove's got 5, and it's 118 to 81. 37-point advantage with 2:40 left. Lawrenson on the right side giving it off to Hogue. Lead pass into the lane. Marion up with the left hand and hitting it. He's got a half dozen. Spartans bring it back with Schliemann setting Swedberg right side into the corner. Grove will launch another 3, and Nate hits another one. That's one thing about the Spartans. They've got players who can shoot the ball probably all the way down the line here. These guys are shooters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different three-point field goal shooters so far in this game for the Spartans. Left-handed hook in the lane by Marion off the front of the rim. Spartans rebound. Schliemann to Swedberg. Sets for 3. It's off the rim to the corner. Hooked up by Lucas Richmond. Richmond brings it over the line. Lawrenson has it. Lawrenson working the dribble, left side with a bounce pass to Hogue. He'll set for 3, and Hogue misses hard off the iron, and it goes out of bounds off the hands of Lucas Richmond. Reggie Olendijk is back in. Olendijk with 34 points. He had 35 last night. Minute and a half remaining. 38-point Spartan lead. Grove, right side baseline. Kicks it out. We've got a charge on Nate Grove. And that will be his first personal. Rochester gets the ball with 1:23 to go. Otter hockey team, girls hockey team winning 7-1 earlier today against Hudson, Wisconsin. The Otter boys team plays tonight at UND at Ingolstadt Arena. They play Grand Forks Central. That game on Z103 tonight. 8 o'clock start with Jeff Swedberg on the radio from Grand Forks. C.J. Rutherford with a blocked shot off that penetration, and now Rochester will throw it in from underneath. 1:09 to go. From the corner, Olendike's three is off. Grove gets the rebound up the floor to Swedberg. He's got Retzlaff breaking, gets him the ball. Nick misses, but C.J. Rutherford with a rebound in the basket. 8 for C.J. 123 to 83. It's a 40-point margin. Spartans scored 134 against Concordia's JV the other night. Penetration shot no good by Olendike. We've got a backcourt foul on Keith Marion. That's only the 6th foul of the half, though. So there's no bonus. Oh, wait a minute. That is 7, I think. I think they only had 5 on the board there, but it is 6. I'll make it 7. No, it's only 6. But it is 5 personals on Marion. So he's fouled out. Bobby Johnson is back in. Spartans penetrating the lane. The shot will drop to Schliemann. Schliemann has 5. 30 seconds to go. And we've got a foul on the drive. No basket. 125 to 83. Foul on Schliemann is his 3rd. And Olendike goes to the line. He'll shoot 2. Our next broadcast of Spartan basketball is Wednesday, December 17th from Wilmer as the Spartans play Ridgewater Community College. Ladies at 6, men at 8, both games on 10:20 a.m. KJ Oldies. That's Wednesday, December 17th. Lots of division action after the first of the year that we'll be covering. Almost the entire division schedule. Second free throw is good. So Olendike gets both of them. 36 or 38? 36 for Olendike. Here's the 3 by Retzlaff, no good. Nate Grove. Grove's got it. Across the floor for Swedberg. And he goes around the defender, pulls up off the heel with his attempt at a 2-point shot. Rochester, Olendike guns it, and it's short of everything, and the Spartans win it by 40. 125 to 85 on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. And the Integrity second half wrap. Well, the Spartans just able to spread out the scoring. They had 7 different players convert a 3-point field goal. Chris Heyer had an outstanding day with 3 3-pointers and wound up with 23 points to lead the Spartans. But their shooting percentage, second half wrap for Integrity Computer Systems, a system you can trust. Stay tuned for our Ghetto Chiropractic post-game.